Hey, what's up everybody? This is Panaorios, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Today we are headed to our next errand that Perikles wanted us to do for him. I'm pretty sure this is the mission where we have to decide which one of two people gets kicked out of the city. I think Herodotus mentioned something about exile. So let's head over there and let's use our influence to, I guess, sway this vote. But I haven't done much of the side stuff around this place. I've just been going to each of these little missions so we can get access to Perikles' Symposium. This is a cool statue. I wonder if we're going to fight a Minotaur, because I remember seeing something where we can fight Medusa. I wonder if a Minotaur is something that we fight. But let's talk to Perikles' contact.
You must be the one Perikles sent.
I am. He said there was an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
Alright, so what happens to the exiled? What gets you ostracized?
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
Okay.
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote. Some have been ostracized for simply being more disliked than the person they're up against.
Wow, that's kind of petty.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Perikles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
Okay, so we have a stealth mission. Reach the Logismos building in the Agora. Okay, so we all know how well I do at stealth missions, so we're probably going to be taking this very slowly. I wonder if we're going to have to kill anybody.
All over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
I wonder if we're going to have to take anybody out. Maybe we can knock them out instead of killing them. I think if I remove my weapons, any assassination I do will just be a knockout. Alright, Logismos building. We're definitely going to need Icarus for this. Alright, we got a guy there. We got a couple of guys here. There's a broken wall there we can get in. But we can just climb over this wall here. Got a guy there, guy there. Nope, that's nothing. Alright, there has to be more security than this, right? Oh, there's something here. Looks like a dog. Okay, now let's go ahead and make it nighttime. Save ourselves a little bit of the hassle. Let's hope it actually becomes night and not just... Okay, good. I thought it was going to become like a different period of daytime. Okay, we got a guy there and a guy here. We could be... Yeah, I think we can jump over here. Oh, nope, we got another guy here. Oh, and a guy there. Good lord. Okay, we gotta find a better way to get in here. Let's head to that crack in the wall. Actually, you know what? We might be able to get up on this tree over here and jump over this way. Let's let that guy pass first before we run across. Okay, here we go. Switch the real ostraka for the fake ones. There's 2 spots I need to visit. Okay, this is actually down here. No one's coming up this way, right? Alright, here we go. That's one. I could burn these war supplies, but that's not what we're here to do right now. And we have another one that's not too far away from us. Can I make it to that building? I think I might be able to. Nope, stay crouched. Stay crouched. Okay, that guy might see me. We might have to go around. Let's go around this side. Okay, we're good. We might have to take this guy out. Can we assassinate him? Okay. We did it. I had to use a critical assassination there because it didn't look like I would be able to take him out with just one hit from a normal assassination. We got a guy there as well. Okay, so we gotta... I don't even think I needed to kill that guy. Okay, let's grab this guy's body. And let's get inside. Okay, we got someone coming there. This is safe, right? Alright, we're gonna drop... Whoa. I was gonna try to drop him off over here. Okay, we're good. I don't think these guys are coming in here. You are, aren't you? You would, wouldn't you? Keep moving. Crap, we have a body upstairs that I don't think I hid correctly. Oh well, let's come here and do what we came to do, and let's get out of here. Okay, let's go.
I should let Perikles' contact know.
This guy's gonna see me, isn't he? You know what? Let's go. Okay, we're good. Alright, that wasn't too bad. See? Take it slow, and I'm a lot better at stealth than I think I am. Yep, see, that guy is on edge because of that body we left there. However, I don't think that because I wasn't outrightly seen, it probably shouldn't be an issue. But I guess we'll know once we get there. Alright, let's have a chat with this contact.
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
The votes have been tallied. Overwhelmingly, the people have decided that Anaxagoras should be ostracized from Athens.
I wonder what these guys did.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Perikles were much closer. It's strange, Perikles wasn't here today to defend him.
Would Perikles normally defend someone?
A good friend? Of course. Yet, Anaxagoras seems pleased with the result. This day has brought more questions than answers.
Socrates, the philosopher.
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor to me. Many of my best thoughts came to fruition through our conversations.
Tell me who you are.
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
I'm a mercenary. I'm Kassandra. I'm Kassandra.
My name is Kassandra.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
Definitely.
Of course. Knowledge drives everything I do.
Then we are the same in that way.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use, or when to use reason instead of violence.
We seem to put our love of knowledge into practice quite differently.
I use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
How do you know that?
I did what I was asked to do.
And your needs are greater than those of the man you helped ostracize. Still, you raise a fine point. Who is more responsible? Anaxagoras for getting himself mixed up in this? Or you, for simply sealing his fate?
I'm
Him.
not
I didn't get him
responsible
into
for
the
his
situation.
actions. I have one thing to think about. My own.
Then I hope you also think about today, about Anaxagoras, about choice.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know.
How
That's everything
twisted.
Perikles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Alright, how twisted would it be is if Socrates is in the cult and we just had a conversation with the cult member? Because the cult is all about, you know, politics and knowledge. And he seems like he would be the perfect person to be in the cult. But let's head over to Perikles and let's see if we can get into his symposium. Alright, so we've reached Perikles' home. Can we get in here without a problem?
We'll be watching you, Mystios.
Okay, we can.
At least give them a welcome first. Fine. Perikles welcomes you to his symposium. Now.
Thank you. Yeah, I wouldn't trust me either. Are we good? Phoebe?
Kassandra, it's
No
you!
way.
Phoebe!
You said you weren't coming back to Kefalonia, so I decided to leave too.
Wow.
I said I wouldn't be coming back. But I don't remember saying you should leave.
Well, here I am.
Hi, Phoebe. I never expected to see you here. How did you
How
get
did
here?
you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
And she has armor? That's
Phoebe.
awesome.
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
Oh, you're a
Just can't
stowaway?
believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I never expected to see
I
you
can't
here.
believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you work for Perikles?
somehow work here. For Perikles?
No, for Aspasia.
Aspasia. Who
How is it you're
Aspasia?
working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky.
Wow.
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. We don't want to scare people in there.
Well, I
Fine.
think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
Alright, let's change our
I'll get
clothes.
changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
She looks
Now you
awesome.
look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Alright, Phoebe. This feels like that part in Wonder Woman where she's wearing the blue dress and she infiltrates that party.
You just got here. You can't leave already.
Alright, let's go. This is really cool. Alright, is this Perikles or Herodotus? It is Herodotus.
Here, Kassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
Never.
Perikles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Perikles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
I've heard of Sophocles. That doesn't look very intellectual.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
I'm surprised Socrates is here. Socrates isn't so great.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Perikles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Whatever you say, guy. That guy is so drunk.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
This party is ridiculous. Parties aren't my specialty. Alcibiades seems interesting.
This is going to be a long night. Party should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Perikles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Don't leave me alone, you should get going.
Agreed. Perikles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
You and me both.
Me too.
Okay, so let's mingle, I guess. Gather information about your mother. Alright, let's talk to some people. This is pretty much what we did with the cult, which is really interesting.
Of course, I only use the terms war or God or civility in the context of what can be observed. So I can observe soldiers fighting, but does that bring me any closer to understanding war? I haven't seen you around before, citizen. Perhaps you'd like to spare me conversing with this man of nonsense?
This guy looks like Lord Farquaad from the Shrek movies. Let's talk.
Sure, we can talk. What about?
Before Protagoras changed the subject, we were talking about the next great leader of Athens, Cleon.
I don't think Cleon's gonna be the leader of anything.
I saw Cleon speaking at the Pnyx. He's a real man of the people.
So, you have a taste for politics. That's certainly better than most of the elitist blowhards in this house.
I take it you and Perikles aren't friends.
Hardly. Hermippos led the Tsars to have Aspasia ostracized and to see Perikles stripped of power. Not that it worked. Yet. Perikles is the past. He's more worried about losing a few precious statues than he is fighting and winning the war. Cleon will rule this city and return it to greatness. Mark my words.
I want to meet this Aspasia person. What do you know of my mother? Why would Perikles invite you? Where's Aspasia?
Why isn't Aspasia here?
Can you be certain she isn't? To observe her presence is still no guarantee that she is here.
What does that even mean?
In my opinion, it's just like her to cower in the shadows while we stand out here in the light.
What do you know of my mother?
I'm looking for clues to help me find a woman. She was Spartan.
Looking and finding are quite different things, wouldn't you say? I could observe a priest offering sacrifice to the gods, but does that mean, in so doing, that I have myself found God? Or...
Oh, forget it.
Why would he
If
invite
you're
you?
an ally of Cleon, why would Perikles invite you?
You're not from Athens, outsider. Here, we keep our enemies closest of all.
Makes sense.
This has been useless. Here.
Oh man. Alright, let's see who else we can talk to on our Wonder Woman mission to find information. Do we talk to Socrates again? Nope. What about you?
And so it isn't the rich
Oh, this
and
is
powerful,
Socrates.
but the gods who are the source of justice?
What? No! Have you been listening to nothing I say?
Get information from Athens. Oh, okay. Let's head back here and let's talk to that drunk guy. Let's talk to this guy first.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Never. That wasn't a fight. I'm looking for clues. You're rich. Arrogant ass. That wasn't a
I've
fight.
seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much.
Well,
You
at
could
least
talk
you're
to
honest.
Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
Let's get him drunk. So do you want to make a scene?
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
Why did Perikles invite you? Why are you upset about Euripides?
How do you know Perikles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen.
Alright, let's get out
I'll
of here.
get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Get Euripides drunk. Wow. Alright, let's talk to this lady.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your dry wine. I'm here for your sweet wine. Let's go for the sweet wine.
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Okay. Alright, we have some sweet wine. What's this? And we have some olive oil. Okay. Alright, let's go find this Alcibiades guy. But I guess we should give this guy the wine first, right?
A new face in Perikles' abode. Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the orange ape. Tell me, what does it think?
Don't call me it. I have a name.
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Kassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Kassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a
Okay.
playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though,
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You should have a drinking competition. Why don't you help me first?
you and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Drink up. Why don't you help me first? Why not talk to Sophocles?
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
Wow.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
So this sweet wine should affect the guy in the blue.
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
All
Ready
right.
for more?
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more!
Let's ask a question.
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
All right, drink
You ready
another.
for another?
Cassandra's look is ridiculous. Oh
This
boy.
wine is terrible.
But you drunk it 3
I
times.
like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
All right, so it looks like we have some more missions to do here. We have return to Sophocles. We have getting information from Alcibiades. All right, let's go talk to Alcibiades. And I guess that's what the oil's for. This might get weird. Excuse me.
Someone's being hurt.
No, they're not
Open
being
this
hurt,
door, or
Cassandra.
I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Perikles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
Nope.
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
Oh my god. I'm looking for someone.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
Here's your oil.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
I'm sorry, Wonder Woman doesn't join orgies.
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
You must mean the Hetera? You can't be serious.
The Hetera? I've
Hetera.
heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Okay, we got some good information here. Oil and love. Good lord. Alright, let's see what else we have to do, because this episode is getting a little long. Let's return to Sophocles and inform him of our drinking game. Excuse me?
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
He sure is.
You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
Okay.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Perikles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Alright. So it looks like we are pretty much done. Looks like we have to talk to Socrates, though. I guess we'll talk to him one more time.
Ah, if it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
Ah, you remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
It can't be that important? I'm intrigued.
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
Rulers are unjust. This is a waste of time. Let's go for this one.
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Perikles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
But if you retreat, everyone dies.
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men? What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all.
Oh my
I only
God.
attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
So this is Aspasia. She's really young. At least she looks that way.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Perikles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Kassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Kassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
What does that mean?
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
Yes, they do.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for my mother.
I've been searching for a woman named Mirimi, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Perikles to come down here and greet his guests.
Okay, let's go talk to Perikles. I know this episode is kind of long, so if it pretty much cuts out, so if the episode cuts out in the middle of the last one and you're watching the second episode, thank you guys for sticking with it, even if it cut in the middle of this. Let's see. Perikles. See, he's up there. I could climb, I guess. Thank you, Phoebe.
Kassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Don't blame Phoebe. Stop hiding from your guests.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
I have something to tell you. Why did you want Phidias to escape? Why did you ostracize your own friend? Why would you send Metellus? Why would you send him somewhere dangerous?
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
Why did you ostracize your own
I don't understand
friend?
why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Interesting.
Why send Metellus to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
But you don't want to go down there and talk to any of them.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
You should take this threat seriously. I'd be worried about Athens too. The cult's nothing to mess with.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Perikles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Perikles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Okay, so I think that this is a good spot to stop. This episode has been quite long, so I'm pretty sure I cut this into 2 different parts. But anyways, that's going to bring us to the end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like and consider subscribing. And also do me a favor and click the notification bell so you can be notified when I post. If you didn't like it, however, leave a comment. Let me know why. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Later.